Welcome back to This Day in Scottish History. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald, and today we're journeying back to January 18th, 2011. On this day, a major milestone in Scottish heritage was achieved with the installation of replicas of the famed Stirling Heads in the King's Inner Hall at Stirling Castle. This event marked the completion of a remarkable restoration project, breathing new life into a royal treasure that had captivated historians and artisans for centuries. The Stirling Heads are a collection of 37 large circular oak panels intricately carved in the 16th century. These exquisite works of art once adorned the ceilings of the royal palace at Stirling Castle, a residence for the Stuart monarchs. The carvings depict a dazzling array of subjects, from classical mythology to biblical figures, Scottish nobles, and even King James V himself. Together, they form a vivid tapestry of Renaissance art and culture, offering a glimpse into the intellectual and aesthetic world of the Scottish court. Crafted by highly skilled artisans, these heads were more than mere decoration. They symbolised power, culture, and the aspirations of the Stuart dynasty, placing Stirling Castle on par with the great palaces of Europe. Unfortunately, over the centuries, the original Stirling Heads were removed from their rightful place, with many damaged or lost. Their absence left a void in the grandeur of the royal apartments at Stirling Castle. The journey to restore the Stirling Heads began in earnest in the 20th century. Several of the original panels had survived, preserved in museums and private collections. Conservationists and historians worked tirelessly to study these pieces, unraveling their origins and significance. Each carving, with its intricate details and unique symbolism, became a puzzle piece in the larger story of Scotland's Renaissance heritage. In 2001, Historic Scotland, now part of Historic Environment Scotland, launched an ambitious project to recreate the lost glory of Stirling Castle's royal apartments. The Stirling Heads were a central focus of this effort. Over a decade, skilled craftsmen and women used traditional techniques alongside cutting edge technology to produce faithful replicas of the original carvings. These replicas would allow the public to experience the majesty of the Stirling Heads as they were meant to be seen in their original setting. On January 18th, 2011, the replicas of the 37 Stirling Heads were finally installed in the King's Inner Hall at Stirling Castle. This marked the culmination of years of meticulous research, artistry, and dedication. Each panel was mounted on the hall's ceiling, recreating the stunning visual effect that would have greeted courtiers and guests during the reign of King James V. The completed restoration transformed the King's Inner Hall into a vibrant celebration of Scottish art and history. Visitors can now walk beneath the Stirling Heads, marvelling at their intricate craftsmanship and the stories they tell. The installation not only restored a crucial element of the castle's Renaissance splendour, but also reaffirmed Scotland's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage for future generations. The Stirling Heads are more than just beautiful works of art, they are windows into a transformative period in Scotland's history. They reflect the ambition of the Stuart monarchs to align themselves with the cultural and intellectual currents of Renaissance Europe. They also remind us of the power of art to endure across centuries, connecting us to the people, ideas, and aspirations of the past. As we reflect on this day in 2011, we celebrate not just the restoration of the Stirling Heads, but the enduring legacy of Scotland's rich cultural heritage. Stirling Castle, with its breathtaking views and historical significance, remains a testament to the creativity, resilience, and vision of the Scottish people. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Tune in tomorrow for another fascinating episode of This Day in Scottish History. I'm Colin MacDonald. Haste you back.